Yep, I made a crew. And boy oh boy, do I have a story to tell you on how much of a pain this was. Because, well, see, there has to be planning. I have to think of what I actually want to do to make this, and, well, let's just say Rockstar is not as fun as they actually make themselves out to be. So, without any further ado, I'm going to give you the backstory and why I've done this, and then I'm also going to tell you, I'll show you how you can actually even join this crew. So, let's get into it. So why did I actually want to make this? Well, I wanted to make a crew because I wanted to get my logo in the game. I wanted to I wanted to somehow get more of the Batlord stuff into my GTA vids, and what better way to do that than having my own logo, my own crew. And I also wanted you guys to engage more with what I do, so you can join in with the crew, and if anything in like the future, well, I want you guys to actually help. You're in the crew and stuff, you're all just there, and also you guys can have some similar stuff to, like, you can use my logo and all that, you can help, just basically help me and we can help each other. That's why I wanted to make this. So now let's get into the actual making process. So the name was not really the biggest problem, but also you have to think of it, I had to think of a decent name. And I had a few thoughts, and, well, most of them were either really, really cringe, in my opinion, or like, that's awful. In the end, we settled with the Batlord Legion, which obviously you would have seen. I put it on my Instagram yesterday. Again, still, it's a little cringe, but it's the best that I can think of, because I thought, what better way than to call ourselves a Legion, because we're going to grow together as a Legion. So that's why I thought I'd call the crew the Batlord Legion. And now the logo. Let me tell you, this was by far the most painful part of the process. You wouldn't think it would be because, well, you already have a logo. Yeah, I do. But I wanted the GTA one to be a little different because obviously the color scheme is red. I use red a lot. You would see that looking at my channel and all that. Red banner, red logo, obviously, and it's the bat. So I wanted the bat. So I had the first one of even actually trying to get the bat. Luckily, there's websites where you can get that, so I was able to solve that problem. The second problem was then thinking, what color? What do I want the main color to be? I want the actual logo to be red, but in the end, I stuck with the black bat, and I ripped the word Batlord out of GTA guns on the logo, which honestly I think looks very, very nice. Honestly, I gave it the white outline that my logo has as well, just to make it stand out a bit more when it's on your vehicles and even on your clothing. So, why was this such a big problem? Well, let's just say Social Club and Rockstar hate everyone, and there's an issue at the moment with new crews where they are unable to change their crew logo. So now you're probably wondering, how the hell did you change yours then? Well, I didn't. A friend was able to change it for me, and if it wasn't for them, this wouldn't have been possible because, well, I was stuck. I tried all sorts. Honestly, I tried everything. I tried restarting Social Club. I tried remaking it again. I tried, you name it, I probably tried it. But one day he messaged me and was like, dude, I've got through. We are able to change it. And I said to him, obviously, I then had to explain to him how to make the logo because we had to make the logo again from scratch to be able to actually get it to work. I told him how I wanted it. He remade it. He was able to change it. And thanks to him, that part of the crew was solved, and I'm very grateful for him for doing that. Otherwise, this wouldn't have been announced, and this video wouldn't even be happening right now. Crew colour. Also, like I said, the colour scheme's red. So it was pretty obvious I wanted to make the colour of the crew a red. But it's the question of what type of red. Do I want a bright red, a dark red, a normal red, maybe like a blood red, like what type of red? But in the end, I was like, crew colours can technically be modded. People like to have modded type colours with some of their cars, and red is a good colour. So I thought, why don't I make it like a neon type red? Because that way, you can kind of have a modded coloured car, if you get what I mean. Plus, it's red, it's a sick colour. So I'm going to put the hex code up on screen for you if you actually want to just nick it for yourself. So there you go. But what's the point in that when you can just join mine anyway? So I'm going to get into how you can actually join it now. So if you there's two ways you can go about this. Is you can just join any crew by looking on GTA itself for your options, but I'm not going to tell you that way. I'm going to tell you how to do it through Social Club. So all of you have probably heard of Social Club at least once playing GTA by now. I would be very shocked if you haven't, or even Red Dead for example, because even Red Dead ties into it. So you're going to want to sign into Social Club. Either you can sign in just using your Xbox or PlayStation details, or even if it doesn't do it the Rockstar way. Either way, you want to actually log in. Then obviously once it gives you onto your home page, then you've obviously got all the tabs at the top, like your games, your crews, your jobs. We want to go onto the crews bit, and obviously there'll be three options. You've got your My Crews, the search, and your emblem editor. So you want to actually search, because well, you're not part of mine, so you want to click on your search part of the crews tab. And obviously it will come up with a bunch of other crews that it could tell you to join, but you're going to want to type into the search bar the Batlord Legion. Obviously I'll put it on screen now so you can see it, because this is me doing it alongside just to show you. And once you've done that, it will pop up. It might take a little while to load, but it will pop up with my crew below it. Now this crew is not an invite only, you should just be able to join it. But if you do go to join it and it says you have to wait, I will fix that, but if you have, I will accept the request so you can join it. Okay, so it's as simple as that. Also, you can only have 5 crews at once, so do be aware. So you can only have 1 active. So I don't even mind if you don't have mine as your active crew, but if you want to be part of it just to help out, I'm more than happy to do that. So that's how you can join it. But just to be aware, you can only have 5 and only 1 can be active. So yeah, so that's why I made the crew. So see, you're probably like, well, what is it? Does the logo even look good in game? Well, let me tell you, I made a new outfit just for this, and the denim jackets probably look the best with it in my opinion, because well, this thing does look nice. As you can see it on my back, it looks perfect, it looks lovely in game, and well, of course, it even looks well on vehicles, because trust me, I made sure this thing would look good. And boy oh boy did my mate get a good job of remaking it from what the first one I made, because this thing is perfect. Okay, the logo is it's what I envisioned, and the crew color. Obviously, I'll show you the crew color just so you can get a rough idea. It's a bright red, but obviously you mix. It's more of a neon red, so that's what it looks like in game. I've showed you how to join it. I've told you why and all the backstory. So if you want to help me out even more, why don't you go join my crew and become part of the Batlord Legion? But that's it from me, and have a good day.